All right, well, we've talked a lot about basic text-based generative AI systems. Now, I want to take you on a tour of the full generative AI showroom. But before I do, I need to throw out a few disclaimers first. I'm about to share a whole lot of logos and copyrights. To be clear, they belong to the people they belong to, which is not me, obviously. And number two, I have not vetted any of these tools. I do not know if they are good, bad, or effective. I also have no idea if these companies will still exist by the time I publish this course and/or by the time you actually take it. Now let's talk about the big, beautiful generative AI landscape. First up, specialized text-based generative AI tools. So these are specialized tools. They're all text-based, and they do things that help you in sales and marketing, maybe for jobs and HR, specific things for writing, and specific things for note-taking and summarizing big chunks of work. Here's the next category, image applications. Now this whole world, again, all of this stuff is very new, but this whole world I find fascinating. So there are generative AI solutions out there that can help people generate ads, that can generate whole websites or website designs, that can generate presentations. That's a very popular one. And it's, again, hit and miss with some of this stuff. There are also generative AI solutions that are starting to be able to build 3D models. Here's another category, video applications. So some people are starting to dabble with being able to generate videos straight up from a text. So if you use your text-based generative AI to say, build you a video script, and then you come over into one of these video generating solutions, you might be able to take that script and have it turned into a video for you. Again, this is all still very new. Just pace yourself. We're all in this at the ground level. No one's an expert in this yet, nor are the tools actually perfect just yet. Personalization is another popular video aspect for generative AI, and editing. All right, here's another category, audio applications. This one I'm going to give with a word of caution. Anytime you're using your voice or a voice print, you have to make sure you read the fine print. This is actually an area of security. So anytime you're going to give over someone's voice, that could turn into a security issue down the road. But nonetheless, there are applications out there that can help. You can voice over documents, you can voice over videos. It's really interesting stuff. You can also use these applications to do transcription work. I encourage you strongly to read the privacy statements before you use these solutions. And then music editing. I think music editing has been using AI for a long time, so that shouldn't be a surprise to any of us. But wait, there's more. Here's the next category. Coding applications. This one again comes with a big caveat of please be careful. Anytime you upload proprietary information into these types of systems, read the privacy statements, read the terms of service, make sure if you're going to give them something that you continue to retain ownership of it and they don't capture your ownership afterwards. But these systems can do things like generate websites, complete your code for you, analyze for bugs, all kinds of things. Very interesting stuff. And time saving, by the way. Data applications are now a growing field in generative AI, so you can have the AI watch your data and auto-magically tell you what's going on with the data. Again, look at the terms of service, make sure they're not keeping your data and using it for other purposes. You wouldn't want that to happen, but they can give you insights, as long as everything's on the up and up. Synthetic data is a really, really interesting aspect of generative AI because when you need to test to make sure your systems are going to perform properly under very unique conditions, using synthetic data is a great way to do that. So now there are systems out there that can generate that data for you. And machine learning operations is a growing field also. So there are now systems and services out there that can do that as well. Here's another round. Bots and bot applications. So chatbots are growing and personal agents are also aplenty out there. And finally, our random applications, language learning. I think we've all know who Duolingo is. But there are applications that are starting to help us generate games just by putting in a few prompts, we can generate whole games. And then a very new field, probably not applicable to all of us, drug discovery and drug development. I think we saw that with our COVID vaccines, but that is also a growing field. So we're not just talking about text-based AI for generative AI. We're talking about entire field worth of generative AI systems, and there are more coming online every day.